So I'm a herbalist and I'm here to show you the beauty routine of a Napoleonic officer's wife. So I would help provide her with everything she needs. So her morning routine would be to be as pale as possible so that she wasn't coloured up by the sun. Only those coloured up by the sun worked for a living, and that wouldn't do. So she would start her morning by cutting up a lemon in half and applying it to her face. This bleached her skin, got rid of freckles and fine lines, but also dried her skin out a lot. Her next stage would be to then rinse her face in a lemon balm, a stringent solution, which again helped to bleach everywhere and left her smelling lovely and lemony. After that, we need to get rid of the dead skin cells. So I would get my almonds, which my children have helped to boil, skin, and grind in my mortar and pestle. We would add something sweet smelling like rose water to it. And again, she would scrub her skin. So she has now got rid of all the dead skin cells. She's bleached her skin. She's got rid of her freckles and fine lines. But her skin is very dry. So I would use oils like beeswax, lanolin and olive oil to whip up a cream, which I would then add different solutions to. So one I could add for lavender, which is really good for outbreaks, skin problems. Another one I could add would be rosemary, which is really good for those with rheumatic and arthritic problems. So she has now moisturized her skin, but she's looking a little too pale. So unfortunately, too pale means you're not going to produce very strong and healthy male heirs. So she would get some red rose petals. We would get some corn flour, or rather it would be corn. And again, my children would grind away in my mortar and pestle and they would produce my corn flour. We would add that to our red roses. If I can find scented ones, even the better. And then we would grind and grind until we would make this, which is some blush. She would apply it to her cheeks in great big circles. That was the fashion at the time, and it would fool everybody because they would say, what naturally rosy red cheeks you've got, you must be a very healthy young lady and you're going to produce very healthy male heirs. And she would smell lovely and she would look lovely, and for this I would charge a little bit more money, and that's how I would make my profit.